Welcome to MieMie Podcast. Glistening snow dust. The snowy dust season is still drifting away. Even though we were in the crowd, we still looked at the same sky. Let's feel the cold that the wind brings. After singing, Cherry looked into the distance. Every time I sing this song, I feel like I'm standing in a city in Japan. I really want to go there one day to perform and watch the snow fall from the top of the tower. He told me if I could do it. I replied immediately without much thought. Do you believe? Yes, I believe as long as you have enough faith. I brought Cherry back to the beginning of the alley leading to her house. I asked why she didn't let me take her home. She shook her head and said she was shy, then waved goodbye to me. Looking at her figure dancing in the bright electric light, my heart fluttered. When I went into the room to take off my coat, I discovered that there was a small snowflake on my shirt. In the evenings that followed, Cherry was always waiting for me on the bus at the end of the day. As soon as she saw me climb up, she raised 5 white fingers and waved. I also gradually shed my shy outer layer to join her endless funny stories. As usual, when the car was about halfway, she pulled my wrist and stepped down. We sat on someone's doorstep, and she handed me a bag of soft drinks and beer. Turning on the can of Ken, she tilted her head back and gulped. Why are you drinking beer? What's wrong with it? I asked because Cherry is so quiet tonight. She spoke less than usual. Never mind, drink it and I'll talk later. I opened a can of Coke, and as soon as I pulled the cap off, the water from the inside splashed into my face. Cherry chuckled. She teased me and ran away. I chased after her, our laughter echoing through the sky woven by countless stars. Running to the open-air theater, we competed in frog jumping up the stairs. Whatever Cherry does, she wins me over. I just jumped to step 5. You jumped to step 10. Standing in that position, she turned her head, smiled mischievously, and raised her hand in victory. My mouth also twitched involuntarily. Cherry returned to where I stood, clearing her throat softly. My mother and I had an argument about my direction. She set the condition that if I pass the baccalaureate with good grades, she will let me freely choose the profession that I love. Hayes, Mom is giving me a hard time. With an average level of education, how can I get good grades? You will sing until you are old. I asked an unrelated question. But when I'm old, I don't have the strength to sing. Constantly pursuing dreams will make people young forever. In that soft drink bag, now there are only empty shells left. Cherry took out a can and stepped on it with the heel of her shoe. Call sound. An hour, beer cans crumpled. She said, her voice hard. On it with the heel of her shoe. Call sound. An hour, beer cans crumpled. She said, her voice hard. Sadness, go away. She took out a second can, stepped on it, and threw it away. This time she said, give me more motivation. She turned to me. Whenever I'm upset or about to get discouraged, I do it.